This is a story called The Little Monsters of Christmas, Chapter 102. The big kids have their own Christmas party and the little ones find out and sneak in. Christmas is only just over a week away and the big kids have organised their own Christmas party. They know who they want to invite and they sneak into Kika's dad's office to design and print the invites. As they were doing so, Kane walked in and said, "Kika, what are you guys doing?" "Go away, mind your own business, Kane," said Kika. "But Kika, I just want to know what you guys are doing," said Kane. "It's got nothing to do with you, so go away," said Kika. "Right, I'm telling Daddy that you're in his office when you're not supposed to be," said Kane. "Oh, really? Well, I'm going to ring Santa and tell him that you've been a really naughty boy this year and not to bring you any presents," said Kika. Kane soon disappeared when Kika said that, and Kika and the gang carried on with what they were doing. They decided that they were going to charge everyone £20 to enter the party and to eat and drink as much as they like. The party was to be held at Stumpy's grandma's old house as no one was living there. The party was organised for the following Saturday and the kids went round giving out invitations. They invited 30 people but they knew more would show up so they had to cater for more. On the day of the party, the kids got to work making the food first and they used raw liver, raw onions, raw sausages, raw frozen chips, uncooked frozen sausage rolls and uncooked frozen drumsticks. Then they made the punch using 18 big bottles of different types of whiskey, 18 big bottles of different types of red wine, 18 big bottles of different types of white wine, 18 big bottles of lager, 18 full crates of lager, 18 big bottles of cider, 18 big bottles of Baileys, 18 big bottles of pink gin, 18 full crates of cider and 18 full crates of bitter. Then they made the Christmas cake and for the ingredients they used bits of old school uniform, bits of old knickers, bits of old shoes, brown sauce, red sauce, raw onions and pickled onions. Then the guests started to arrive. As they were doing so, the little kids sneaked in, but unfortunately for them, Stumpy caught them and told them to leave. However, as soon as he turned his back, they sneaked in again, and this time Bumpy caught them and told them to leave. Once all the guests had arrived, the little kids sneaked in without being caught. They were only little and the guests were all teenagers and a lot bigger than them so that no one saw them. Unaware that it had alcohol in it, they all drank loads of punch. After the party had been going for about an hour, one of the neighbours came over and she said to Stumpy, "What are you doing having a party when you know you're not supposed to?" "It's got nothing to do with you, so go away please," said Stumpy. Then he closed the door in her face. Everyone went back to partying and about half an hour after she came over the first time, the nosy neighbour came over again and she said to them, "You kids had better end this party now or I'm calling your parents." "You can call our parents, see if we care. Now go away and mind your own business," said Stumpy. Then he closed the door in her face again. Some time later she came back over again, but this time her husband came with her and he said to Stumpy, "Either you end the party now or I'm calling your parents and the police. Do what you like. I don't care, so please go away and mind your own business," said Stumpy, closing the door in the couple's faces. About half an hour later, Kika saw the police come in and she turned the music off and shouted, "The police are coming! Quick everyone, go down to the cellar." They all went down to the cellar and hid. The police knocked on the door, but of course no one answered. They tried the door, but that was locked, so they went round to the back door, but that was locked too. There was no sign of life, let alone a party, so they just went away. The music went back on and everyone went back to partying. Then Kika spotted the little kids and she said to the others, "Oh no, guys, the little kids are here and they're drunk. How are we going to explain this to our parents?" "Yeah, how are you going to explain it to us?" When they turned round, all their parents were there. They'd climbed in through an open window right at the back of the house. They told all the guests to leave and then Stumpy's dad said, "How many times have you kids been told not to have parties and not to drink alcohol? Look at the state of the little ones because of you lot and your stupid party." "Hey, hang on a minute, Dad. We had no idea they were here until just now." "How's it our fault?" said Stumpy. "How do you think, Stumpy?" asked Stumpy's dad. "I don't know," answered Stumpy. "Well, I'll tell you, shall I? You had a party when you shouldn't have. You used your grandma's house for your party without permission. You drank underage. You provided alcohol to underage kids, including your little brothers and sisters. Now, because of you, we're going to have hell on. You better hope they don't get alcohol poisoning. Now all of you, go home. I want to see you all back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow to clean this place up," said Stumpy's dad. As you can imagine, the next day the little kids were all hungover and sick. The gang were all grounded. However, they still met up by climbing out of their bedroom windows. End of chapter 102. Hope you like it, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy New Year.